The Los Angeles Chargers offseason is getting busy and there's a lot going on. This time it's about head coach Jim Harbaugh. If things don't work out, this can be another disaster for the Chargers. What's up, Chargers fans? Welcome to the NFL Playbook Chargers. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This channel is all about breaking down everything you need to know about the Bolts. Let's start with some breaking news about Coach Harbaugh's health situation. During Wednesday's wrap-up press conference, Harbaugh announced he'd be undergoing 2 medical procedures in the near future. First, he's scheduled for a cardiac ablation to address heart rhythm issues. And second, he's getting a hip replacement. The timing here is actually pretty strategic. Getting these procedures done early in the offseason means minimal disruption to team preparation. Speaking of that heart condition, let me take you back to that Broncos game in Week 5. During the first half in Denver, Harbaugh experienced some concerning heart rhythm problems. He had to leave the sideline for the medical tent and eventually headed to the locker room, where the medical team ran an EKG and administered IV fluids and magnesium to stabilize his condition. True to his tough-as-nails reputation, Harbaugh returned to coach once his heart rhythm normalized, helping lead the team to a 23-16 victory. This upcoming ablation will actually be Harbaugh's third. He had his first one back in 1999 during his playing days, and another in 2012. For those unfamiliar with the procedure, it involves creating small scars in the heart tissue through freezing or burning to help prevent irregular heart rhythm. As for his hip, anyone watching late-season games couldn't miss his noticeable limp, particularly during those sideline-to-locker room walks. Despite these health challenges, Harbaugh's impact in his first NFL season back has been remarkable. Fresh from leading Michigan to a national championship, he engineered a 6-win improvement for the Chargers. However, the season ended on a tough note with that 32-12 wildcard round loss to the Texans. Let's talk about that playoff game for a moment. Justin Herbert had arguably his toughest day as a pro, throwing 4 interceptions and completing just 14 of 32 passes for a career-low 40.9 passer rating. But here's where Harbaugh's leadership really shined. Instead of criticizing his quarterback, he took responsibility, saying, "We did him a disservice and didn't put him in a position to be successful." General manager Joe Hortiz made some excellent points about young quarterbacks and playoff struggle. He referenced Peyton Manning, who lost his first 3 playoff games, and Lamar Jackson, who started 0-2 in the postseason. Herbert's now 0-2 in playoff games, but as Hortiz emphasized, trying to write off a quarterback based on just 2 playoff appearances would be absurd. Looking ahead, the Chargers face some crucial offseason decisions. While their salary cap situation is better than last year, they have several key players to consider. They're looking at 9 important contributors who were on 1-year deals, including J.K. Dobbins, Christian Fulton, and Denzel Perryman. Add to that the pending free agency of Khalil Mack and Rashawn Slater's 5th-year option decision, and you can see why this offseason is so critical. Now, about that coaching staff, Harbaugh is saying he doesn't expect any big changes, but here's something to keep an eye on. Jesse Minter, their defensive coordinator. Word around the league is that he might be getting some looks for head coaching positions. And honestly, that's not surprising. When you're part of a successful staff, other teams are going to come knocking. That's just how it works in this league. The way the coaching carousel spins in the NFL, you've got to be ready for anything. While Harbaugh might want to keep his staff intact, we all know how quickly things can change when those head coaching opportunities start opening up. And you know what's really significant here when we talk about Greg Roman potentially coming back? This would be huge for Justin Herbert's development. Let me tell you why. In his first 5 years in the league, Herbert's basically been playing offensive coordinator roulette. Having the same coordinator for 2 straight seasons, that would only be the 2nd time in his career. That's pretty wild when you think about it. The challenges ahead are significant, but there's genuine optimism surrounding this team. Harbaugh's proven he can lead a turnaround, and with better health and a full offseason to implement his vision, the Chargers could be poised for something special. The combination of Harbaugh's leadership, Herbert's talent, and Hortiz's measured approach to team building creates an interesting foundation for the future. So here's what I want to know from you all. If you were in Hortiz's shoes, what would you prioritize first? Bringing back Khalil Mack to maintain that pass rush, or using that cap space to add new weapons for Herbert? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's discuss your team building strategy. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new here, and we'll see you in the next video.